I'm Leslie Weidenbender. Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm here at the Indiana State House with Representative Sharon Negele, and she is a Republican from Attica. Welcome.
Thank you.
You're in your first session. Tell us how things are going.
Well, I'm a freshman. Haven't been a freshman for 35 years. That's quite interesting. I'm really enjoying it. A tremendous amount of information to learn at once. But you know, you have to take the approach that you can't learn it all. You have to decipher and figure out what's most important to concentrate on. Being on the Ways and Means Committee, that's quite a task.
You're a small business owner. How has that affected the way you've considered legislation?
Every piece of legislation I view as a small business owner, also as a local government official, and also as a certified grant writer. So I have a diverse perspective, and really you're looking at each piece, understanding how is that going to affect my daily operation of my business.
You mentioned being on the Ways and Means Committee. That, of course, is the budget writing committee, and the House has finished its initial work on the budget. How did you feel about the final product?
Really pleased with it. I truly believe that we need to reinvest back into our education system, K through 12 especially. 3% increase was, I think, perfect. I'm also extremely happy about the dollars going back into the roads. Number one complaint amongst my constituents are the condition of roads, the lack of dollars. And being a local government official for 9 years, I felt that every single year in our budget, that was the first area cut.
Do you think that that's enough road funding, especially going back to local governments, or would you like to see if the final budget maybe could boost that a little higher?
It's always possible. Obviously, the April forecast will be critical, but I'm also tend to be a fiscal conservative and want to make sure that we do not overspend, that we stay within our means.
One of the things the House budget did that seems to go along with that fiscal conservative notion is actually pay for several projects in cash and not increase the state's debt load. What did you think of that proposal and that idea?
Smart. It really is a smart move. For our long-term goals of where we want to be in Indiana, it made perfect sense.
You have a bill to open up some adoption history. Can you tell us a little bit about what that would do and why?
Sure, and this was a bill that was introduced last session that didn't get a hearing in the Senate. In particular, there was a constituent that had a husband that passed away unexpectedly. He was an adoptee. He unfortunately didn't think about accessing this information from his birth mother via an intermediary court. And so what happened is his young children would never have the opportunity to receive this information, which we all know medical history is critical for our health. So I believe that his children have that right and need to be included in the list. So it simply just adds a relative of an adoptee.
And are you feeling good that that will be able to become law this year?
I certainly hope it will. I'm working that angle very hard with my sponsor, Senator Glick.
So one thing that wasn't in the House budget was Governor Mike Pence's tax cut proposal. He wants to cut the income tax by 10%. What do you think of that idea, and do you think that's possible?
Everybody loves tax cuts, and I'm certainly one of those people also. But I'm also a conservative when it comes to fiscal planning, and I truly believe we need to see that forecast in April. I think it's going to be a balance between what our constituents really want, which we heard strong and loud was education funding and road funding. So it's a balance. We'll have to figure that out come April.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
I'm Leslie Weidenbender with the StateHouseFile.com and Comcast Newsmakers.